This is the third time I have attempted this voiceover, just because I keep messing up and it really annoys me, and then I have to start over. Oh dear. Okay, getting back to the video. Hi, this is a speed build that I have done over probably about 2 days. It only took me 2 days, so wasn't too bad. This is just a traditional. Wow, Charlotte, you're doing good with words today. This is a traditional house that has some Halloween lovers that live in this house, and I thought, since it is getting into autumn and the leaves are going brown and it looks so pretty outside, even though the weather in the UK at the moment is dreadful. Obviously we are going into autumn, but it's just raining all the goddamn time. I thought I would start my channel off with something that I truly love. I love this season. It's one of my favourite seasons. I love celebrating Halloween, even though I don't really dress my house up, if you would say, in Halloweeny decorations, but I love to go in to all the various different shops and, you know, find all the goodies that they have. Obviously this channel has had a bit of a change up. I used to, on this channel, I used to do unboxings and stuff like that, and just vlogs. I only put up a few videos, but although I was enjoying it, it wasn't really me. Not saying that I acted or anything like that, because I didn't. It was just the thing of, I've always wanted to do stuff like this. I've always wanted to play my favourite game, which is The Sims, among other things, but primarily make this channel about Sims, and, you know, upload videos for you guys and share my creations and, you know, just enjoy what I'm doing. And I've always wanted, I actually really like editing. It's a weird thing, but I am really enjoying the editing process. So yeah, and just create something and create my own thing, create a channel that I'm really proud of. And it will give me something to do as well, because I have a full-time job. I work 5 days a week, and that can get very tedious. Really tedious. And The Sims is one of the it's like an outlet for me. It's one of the one game that I enjoy, and, you know, it takes you away from the real world, and, you know, you can just immerse yourself into it. So, you know, I just wanted to do something like that and create a channel that's got my favourite game on it that I enjoy, and again, to share my creations with you guys as well. Like I was saying, this channel has had a bit of a change up. Not saying that I probably won't do vlogs or anything like that anymore. I might do, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit and do something that I am really enjoying at the moment, and that was to make this channel primarily a Sims channel. And the people that have subscribed to me, because those people that subscribe to this channel did not subscribe because of these videos. This is literally my first videos. All the videos that I did, I took down. It's just not something I'm enjoying. That's all I really can say. I just wanted to do something different and to have a hobby, if you could say that. So yeah, so this is just an explanation as to why my name has changed and why the content of the channel has changed. Obviously, the people that did subscribe before, I mean, I didn't lead you on. It's not that, you know, I misled you, but I just wanted to do something different. And if you enjoy this content, then please keep, you know, watching my stuff. But if you don't enjoy this, and rightfully so, if you unsubscribe, I can totally understand, because this isn't the content that you subscribed for. So let's just get that out the way and talk about the build. This is the first build that I'm going to be doing out of a number of builds. I have quite a few builds planned that I want to do, and by all means please give me suggestions in the comments down below of what you would like to see, because let's get it right, shall we? I'm not the best builder. I have yet to perfect the Sims building technique, I guess you would say. I'm just a standard builder at the moment. I'm not saying that I'll definitely get better, because I might not, you know, I might not. But this is, I guess, what I tend to do in all my standard builds. I haven't played Sims in a while because I was actually in the midst of getting a new computer, so I could, you know, actually pursue this channel and create content for this channel properly without my computer lagging and all sorts of stuff. I had an older computer which was still good. The specs were good for the time that I got it. But this one that I have got now, that I'm editing on now, is so much better. The specs are higher. I now have a DDR4 compatible motherboard, which is something that I've been wanting for ages, because I couldn't update my RAM or my hard drive or anything like that on my previous computer, because it was just an older system. So I'm pretty happy that this one is making me so happy. And I did actually, if anyone is wondering where I got my computer from, I got my computer from this really awesome company called Fierce PC. They do custom builds, and you know, they'll build it for you, they'll test it before they ship it out, and I've never had a problem with them. I got my original computer from them, and this is one of their computers as well. Obviously I did upgrade this computer and they built it for me, so I'm very grateful for that. And by the way, I'm not sponsored, this is not a sponsor, but I thought I'd give them a shout out, because they're just a really good company, and you know, they give you a warranty and stuff like that, and I got free antivirus, and life is good when you've got free antivirus. Only for a certain amount of time, but you know, it's pretty cool when you know, you get free things. It's always nice when you get free things. So back to the build, like I said, this is one of many that I have planned. I really, because it is coming up to spooky season, I really want to do some creepy builds, some, like, you know, when you see in movies like The Addams Family, Beetlejuice, anything like that. Their houses are just incredible to me, and I really want to recreate them in The Sims, and you know, upload them to the gallery, and you guys can play in them and do what you want, do them up. It'd be so cool to see. I did actually, a while ago, when I was on my older PC, I did, if you've ever watched, what is it? I cannot think of the name. Oh, American Horror Story. If you've ever watched that, there's basically American Horror Story is a different story every series, or every season I should say. Every season is a different story, and they had one season where they were telling a story about a coven, so it was full of witches that had all these sorts of powers, and the house they were living in was just immense. It was huge, so many rooms, it was so grand and lovely, and I really wanted to create that in The Sims. And I actually did, and I played in it for quite a while, just on my own. I had all the occult Sims in there, like aliens, vampires, what was it, mermaids when they come out. I think that was it for the time. Yeah, let me know if I'm missing any. But I was playing in there with them and I really enjoyed it. And it took me quite a while to build it because it was such a big house. But I think it's the best house I've ever built. Best house I have ever built, and I was so proud of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm never going to change my computer so I can have it on here forever. Yeah, no, that didn't actually happen, because you see, changed my computer, so therefore I got a new hard drive. I tried to clone my old hard drive from my old computer, that didn't go right, and then it just all failed, so I lost everything that I previously had on that computer, and that was a little bit heartbreaking, but it's nothing that I can't recreate and share with you guys. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback, especially on this build. This build is a very simple build. I was trying to go for a traditional house. I guess this would be a traditional American house, because you don't really see these kind of houses in the UK, depending on where you are, especially with the porch on the front and back. No, I guess the back you would, but on the front with the overhanging roof, you don't necessarily see that in the UK. I mean, I could just be living in a part that isn't so grand, but I don't normally tend to see that. So I guess you could call this like a suburban home, which I do enjoy recreating. It's one of the things that I always build. It's really bad, I know, but I always build like a standard traditional home. But I wanted, because obviously it's autumn, it's coming into Halloween, and it's getting all cozy and lovely. I wanted to build a house that represented that, even though, looking back on it now, the colour of the walls and stuff like that aren't necessarily the most warming colour. Yeah, they're not. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at building. I'm not a great builder, but I tried my best, and I'll only eventually get better. Here's hoping. But I did want to use the Spooky Day Stuff pack, because I actually really like that pack. I find it really quirky and pretty cute, and I wanted to use some of the things like that sweet bowl. I wanted to use that, or candy bowl. I wanted to use that just because it's literally right near the front door. So trick-or-treaters will knock at your door, and you've literally got to go 2 steps back, and you can grab the bar and be like, here you go, trick-or-treat. So I really wanted to do that, and I don't understand this table. If you're seeing this right now, this table, well, it's gone now. The table with the TV on, nothing snaps to it. Not that I found snaps to it, so that was a little bit annoying. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just an oversight or if it's meant to be like that. But I tried to use it again on the upstairs on the landing when you'll eventually see it, and nothing was snapping to it. I don't understand. So I had to use one of the Seasons tables that was very similar, but no, I wanted to use that one and nothing snaps to it. So that was pretty annoying. So yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I had to lift the table up, no, sorry, the TV up. I had to lift the TV up onto it, which therefore looks a bit, ugh. It's all just fiddly-dee, isn't it? It's just annoying. So yeah, but as you are seeing me going through the items, I did actually put the cheats in as well, like BB dot show hidden objects, and what's the other one? Show hidden objects, and the debug one, which I can't remember what you actually type in to the cheat bar to get. I'm so good at this. So that is why you're seeing all the varied different pumpkins and stuff like that. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it, because you can't then go back into live mode and then have your Sims carving pumpkins and doing all that. That's just long. So just type in the cheat code and go away. Just do that. So yeah, and as you can see, I was trying to use one of those rugs and it was just too garish. I wanted to make it like a standard family home. Yeah, just a standard family home, and they're like, oh, we love Halloween, we're going to put all these decorations up. They do have a child. I did the room a sort of like a pinky colour, very, very bright, but obviously it's gender neutral. You could go in there and you could put a boy in there, you could put a girl in there, it doesn't really matter. So that is one of the things. Yeah, so I was trying to put in a dinner table. I didn't leave enough room. I just didn't leave enough room. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so I had to put in a smaller one, downsize one of those little pumpkins, put that on there because they are so cute. It's one of the things I love about this pack, having all the different pumpkins, and the pumpkin carving station that's outside on the porch. I wish I had one of those. I actually really do. Like just a station where you could carve pumpkins, because if you've ever carved a pumpkin, it's so messy and you have to have the right tools, and if you do it in your kitchen, it goes all over the place. So with a pumpkin carving station, literally, you've got it all there. If you've ever watched a sim use that, they actually scoop it out, and there's like a little, I guess you could say, bin in the carving station that they just put all the pulp in, and it's unfair. It's unfair. Here you can see the stairs. That really annoyed me. If you can see the railing clipping through the windows. Look here, and I was really annoyed. I was so annoyed because why? Why does it do that? There's so many little things in The Sims that are kind of my pet hate. It's just, what are you gonna do, eh? Until they get a new update or patch, there's not much really you can do. So yeah, I was just putting a few decorations on the outside. Sorry if I'm jumping up and down. I did actually tend to forget quite a few things in this build, which you will see at the end. I think, what was it? I put a washing machine in, and I was like, yeah, I'll put the washing machine in, I'll put it in there so that I will remember to put a washing line outside in the garden, because I thought if I put a dryer there, it's gonna be too bulky. So I was just like, okay, I'll put a dryer or an airer. Do you guys call it an airer? I call it an airer. I'll put a washing line out in the garden so they can do it out there. Totally forgot that. As well as the most important thing that is to be in The Sims is a laundry basket. I forgot those as well. Oh, I was just like, really? And the one thing that amazed me, I remembered this last night when I was like half asleep. I was thinking about the build, and I was like, yeah, it's all good, you know, it's pretty good. It's one of my first builds, so it's not too bad. Damn it! I forgot the washing basket and the drying line outside. That really annoyed me. So yeah, and here is the girl or boys room, doesn't really matter, but I did it really like pinky and sort of pretty, which I never tend to do in my spare time when I'm playing The Sims. I don't tend to play with kids. Kids annoy me. I don't like kids as it is. And they tend to annoy me a little bit. So I don't tend to put them into my game when I'm playing on my own time. It's just not something I tend to do. And as you can see here, the parents' room, or single parent, whatever, their room is really small. My bad. I was like, oh no, I'll try and put in some bedside tables. But it didn't work. It didn't look good. So I took those out, and I was like, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll give them some overhead lights, so if you know, maybe if they're sitting in bed and reading, they've got some lights there. That's me trying to justify not making the bedroom big enough. Damn it. But yeah, I just had to make do with what was there. Yeah, with the decorations, like the Halloween decorations, I didn't want to put any of the decorations in the separate rooms. It's not something, I don't know. With decorations, especially with me, I like to have them, I guess you could say, in the living room, where you spend most of your time and you're there looking at the decorations, instead of in your bedroom, where the most thing you do is sleep, among other things. You know what I'm saying? But oh god, but yeah, I didn't feel that the decorations in the bedroom were sufficient. Like, I don't know, I guess, you know, if you download this build, you can definitely put decorations in there, by all means. It's up to you, it's your game. But for me, I was just like, no, I'll leave them on the landing, on, you know, certain places, but I won't put them, you know, in the bedroom sort of thing. And here was another case of, it's too small. It's too small, so I had to adjust things, maneuver things around, annoyingly, because I am not a great house layout person. I had such a bad, like, no, I had trouble deciding the layout. Look, here, again, you can't put anything on that table, so I got rid of it. But yeah, I used this table instead. Cute. Yeah, it does the job of being spooky. So, and I found these toilet statues. Where did you get those from? If anyone knows, please let me know. because I have literally no idea where you get those toilet statues from. Very, very odd. I've never seen those before. But I'm just going to be putting some more decorations. You can't forget the little decorations box that we have. In the end, I did actually go into live mode and get my sim to put some decorations actually on the outside of the house, just to, you know, complete the look, make it look, you know, really nice. I put another one of those trees there because they're pretty cute. Put another one of these, I think garlands, would you say? Something like that. Just doing the outside. Putting some more pumpkins down. Those ones are from Seasons. And I kind of wish that I put a little awning over it or something just to cover you if you ever want to sit out there and it's raining. But it doesn't look too bad, you know. It's not the worst thing in the world. You could, if you download it, you can put an awning over it. Just put in some more flowers, and of course I wanted to get a tree, so when the leaves actually fall, you've got a nice sort of leafy area in there for you. And I'm just covering up some of the things that I forgot in the last part. Annoyingly, I forgot a few things, and I forgot railings on the stairs, so I went back in. As you can see, it's like all crazy. So yeah, and again, the things that I forgot, I'm putting in there because I am a twonk and I forgot things because I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. How could you forget these things? But yeah, it is coming towards the end of the build, guys. I really hoped you enjoyed. Please give me some feedback in the comments down below. Obviously, I will definitely put this up on the gallery, and my ID is KiddChuckles for you to peruse at your leisure. Stay smashing, and I will see you guys in the next one.